for basically being around about 7 characters in total the whole episode, this was a pretty damn good episode. I would say this is season and this season is kind of making up for show's kind of lack of anything going on. These 2 seasons are pretty damn great. Like, this first 3 episodes being pretty good. But basically, this episode centered on 7 characters, or 6 technically in particular. It was Izaya, Mikado, Chikage Masaomi, the guy who owns one of the gangs, I think his name's Sujima, and the guy who's the perp that might have ordered Dojin's like almost death. You got Henri and Honora, and you also got Kasane as well. That's 10 actually, so it's 10 characters in total that have actually appeared in the whole episode. Also including the beginning part when Celty faints, and then Seiji actually sees her head and goes a bit nuts. And also got the narration by the 2 sisters as well, that's the other thing. But practically those were all the characters that appeared in the episode. And yeah, it was pretty damn good. I mean, it was quite a lot of drawing parallels between 2 characters. I mean, basically almost saying that they're exactly the same. Like, it was the whole thing of Mikado and Isaiah. I don't remember every single character that's appeared in this episode. It's freaking hard. Almost basically saying that they're almost exactly the same person. Like, they don't really have exact same wantings or beliefs, but they're kind of drawing parallels in how they act and what they actually want in life. Like, he always Mikado basically wants to be like the background kind of person. He wants to reset the whole of the dollars, but basically not be a part of it as much as he was before. He doesn't really instigate anything that's going on. She wants kind of like the background voyeur, as they're called in the episodes, like the background voyeur, which kind of makes sense because he's basically just sitting in the background while everything's going on, but he's not really being a part of it. Just living an ordinary life and just saying, yeah, you can do whatever the hell you want, just kind of not. I'm not a part of this. And I'm guessing Masaomi basically doesn't want that because he wants them all to live a happy life, and if that makes taking him down, that's what's got to happen. And then you also got Henri and Honora, who basically were drawing 2 parallels because they were saying, oh yeah, when you slashed me, I kind of had a lot more of your memories and a lot more of your kind of what you like inside me. So she has feelings for Mikado and Masaomi as well as have feelings for Takashi from season 2 part 1. I was like, who the hell is that? And I realised it's season 2 part 1 character. I was like, oh, that's him. So I was like, oh god, we're getting. And then we also had Kasane and Honora basically fight. And that scene basically reminded me that Kasane is actually a psycho weapon, or if it didn't establish it, basically just a psycho weapon. And yeah, I was like, whoo, my brain, man, it was going a bit fuzzy. I was like, I need 5 minutes just to calm down. And also that Izaya finds out her head's basically in the open, so I'm guessing he's gonna get pretty damn pissed next episode. But then, yeah, basically a lot of the episode was Mikado and Izaya talking to each other, just saying, oh, I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to be a part of this, and saying that he's a bit of an narcissistic asshole. I was like, for the most part, I like the exposition in this anime because it does technically give you purpose to why you're watching it. Some exposition in anime can just be cut down. It can be a lot of show don't tell. Like, it does. There can be a lot of it. That's what a lot of anime lacks. This one, it kind of doesn't have that. It's rather tell don't show. But what it does it pretty damn well. It doesn't actually kind of bore you to death. The pacing's freaking good. Like, I never felt once bored watching these episodes. Besides season 2 part 1, I never really felt bored watching the episodes. Kind of going, oh god, just come on, let's get to something. No, all of them did have something distinctive that I kind of wanted to carry on watching it. And this episode basically was that. It had its distinct kind of personality to it that I kind of want to watch it. I liked Isaya's character a lot. And going forward, I'm guessing there's going to be a whole war going on because, yeah, it's Durarara. It ain't Durarara unless something that's going to happen like the next 2 episodes, because I don't know what the hell's going to go down. I still think I maintain, if I say my words, that it's going to end with Shinra. If I can never pronounce his name right, Shinra and Celty in the end. Those 2 are going to be the last 2 people that we see in the whole anime. It makes sense because we actually start with them, but it's going to make sense if it ends with them. But anyway, with all that said, I'm happy to drive it. If you want to leave a like, do leave a like. Tell me quite a bit. If you want to leave a sub, do leave a sub. With all that said, happy to drive it, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.